recording, it's all about vibe. The vibe, you know, that shit go up and down. Like, that shit can happen in a matter of seconds. I think any type of art is all about vibe. Your vibe ain't right, you're not gonna be able to create.
The One More Time Music Podcast. Genuine conversations with genuine people about music. Hosted by Henry with a 3 and Playback Ben.
Went from Beamer Coops to Pencils. Don't want this to end, so part that one more time. Part that one more time. Part that shit like one more time. They part that one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another episode of the One More Time podcast.
One more time.
One more time. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm your host, Playback Ben, here with my co-host,
Henry with a 3, a.k.a. the Trap Jack Black.
Trap Jack Black, who we got in the hot seat today, my guy.
Oh, man.
Welcoming in on episode 66.
66.
It's a good number.
66 of the One More Time podcast.
You did.
Super OG, straight out of Long Beach, California. It's Snoop D-O double G.
Have you ever gotten that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
was a little iffy on whether you looked like Snoop or not.
I know, like, some people that, like, certain pictures on Instagram where I post, like, certain type of angles and shit.
That's where I got it from, looking at your Instagram.
Yeah, they'll say, that nigga look like Snoop Dogg, man. Some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In all seriousness, we got legendary recording artists out of the A. We got Shad da God in the building.
You did.
And we also have another One More Time alumni in the building. We got Fonny.
Shout out Fonny in the back.
But Fanai.
Yes, sir.
One more time.
Who may or may not have helped get this magical look together.
No, he got them. I always got his input.
He's the guy for that.
For sure. So, do you identify more as a young gun or an OG?
Is some people just not hearing me, and some people know me from way back. So I'm an OG to some people, and to some people, I'm a new G.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Who were some of the most like important OGs in your life?
OGs in my life?
Yeah,
my mama, my uncles, my aunties, like my big cousin them, and like a couple more OGs in the street.
Yeah,
for sure.
So like, what kind of game they putting you on?
Everybody put me on different game. I learned everything. I learned like different shit from all of them. Taught me different shit. What kind of game you put me on?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta keep your eyes open. You know what I mean? Shit like that, like awareness. Just like thought process, period, man. How to break shit down, like see shit for what it is, and when you see shit, see what it really is. You know what I mean? Like, some people can look at a house and be like, yeah, that's a house right there. Well, some people can look at a house and be like, I wonder how much that cost to fucking goddamn for that front door and the building and the grade and land off and goddamn to clear these trees out and do that shit. You know what I mean?
So kind of general life stuff that can help in like lots of different aspects.
Yeah, for sure.
And how about some of the people that you're maybe playing OG to? Are there some like, new G's that you've kind of taken under your wing? You know what I mean?
For sure. Been doing it forever.
Yeah.
Even when I was a young G, I still was an OG.
Okay, so you kind of always had that like OG mentality, even as like a super young kid.
Yep, because I got it from the real OGs.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of game are you putting these kids on? That are kind of
like, I just like, man, like we be on some just like some positivity type shit. You know what I mean? Try to get them to make every day count and try to not. You know what I mean? I don't promote that crash out shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Everything is just thinking. Like, that's what I promote: thinking, health, all that shit. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Like, that's the type of shit. Yeah.
So I found out in another interview that you are an alkaline vegan. Speaking of health.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us what's in the God burger.
The God burger?
Yeah.
God.
The only ingredient is God.
That's it.
Now, come on, give us the sauce. What's in the God burger?
Is it a secret recipe?
No.
We're trying to get the exclusive.
I'm trying to open up a food truck. And
what is
you can come get the patties from me. We're gonna pre-make the patties, and you can come just get your bundles from me.
There we go.
What is an alkaline vegan compared to just a regular vegan?
Alkaline vegan is basically like foods that have like a certain pH. Cause like if it's a low pH, it's acidic, and if it's like 7 or above, it's considered alkaline. You know what I'm saying? So like It's basically the food that were made by God, and like not no hybrids and no shit that they done made and put together and shit like that.
No over-processed nonsense.
Especially no hell no. So it's basically alkaline, basically the pH though of the food. That's basically what makes some food alkaline or what makes it acidic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it difficult, like having that diet, like just going out and about, like eating out and shit, or is
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah, that's why I cook most of the time. If you follow me on Instagram and look at my story, I'm cooking every day.
Yeah, what are some of your go-tos?
I'm rinsing that pat. I'm in that pat shot every day. We in that pat shot. We whipping this shit shot. You understand, son?
Could we expect some like cooking vlogs maybe on the YouTube channel anytime soon?
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good idea.
I need to do that.
You definitely need to.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. Yeah, and like, what changes have you noticed, like in your either like mental or physical state, like
Everything, mental, spiritual, physical, everything. Shit powerful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it hard, like transitioning?
Nah, because I was a pescatarian since 2005. So I turned to pescatarian when I was like 13, 14 years old.
Oh wow.
And so goddamn,
That's just like fish, right?
yeah, you eat seafood and all type of shit. So goddamn, you just cut out all the meat. And so like 2018, I went vegetarian when I cut out the seafood. Then 2019, I went vegan. Then like a few months after that, I went alkaline vegan. So I took it in steps. I think that'd be the main part too, goddamn. Like when folks try to do shit cold turkey,
Yeah.
it don't necessarily work because it's like, it should be running the motherfuckers crazy, it be making you crazy.
You got to
Yeah.
ease into it.
Yeah, so I think my transition was the most effective in the way you supposed to do it, really.
Did you ever like want to go back? You know what I mean? Or have you? Yeah.
Nigga, you smell some goddamn chicken or some shit.
Yeah.
Like when I first started eating meat, I used to smell some Chinese food, chicken. And that shit'll make a nigga goddamn be like, damn, boy, I'm finna eat some of the goddamn Mandarin chicken one time. And goddamn with the shrimp fried rice, motherfucker. For sure. But you know what I'm saying? You just gotta have discipline.
Yeah. I was gonna say I feel like that takes a lot like of willpower, right? To
Yeah.
to
for sure.
refrain from those smells. Like, have you
Yeah.
ever like hallucinated those smells?
Yeah, for sure. Like I was at my auntie house one day, goddamn, she was cooking. I think she was cooking a goddamn some pork chop.
Oh,
Man.
I was like,
that was
shit,
tough.
I don't know what the fuck she put in that pot, but that motherfucker was goddamn smelling good. Goddamn.
I'm thinking about like family dinners and barbecues and all
I
this
bring
stuff.
my own food.
Okay.
Me and my brother Chef D, we bring our own food to the gathering.
Does he have the same diet?
Yeah.
See, I feel like if I could partner up with someone, so if I had someone in it with me, that might make it
definitely
easier,
help you.
right?
Definitely help you.
Talk
or
about
just
recipes
who, or
and
just
shit.
who you hang around. help
Right.
you. Like you hang around a bunch of motherfuckers eating shit that you try not to eat. Eventually, I believe you might just fuck around and do it. But if everybody on the same shit, then yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
that's definitely true.
I don't think I could do it, man.
I couldn't do it.
I seriously,
Nigga,
I'm
that's
like,
the first fucking no, nigga. You gotta tell yourself you can do it.
I know.
Yeah.
That sounds so pathetic.
You just
Yeah.
talked yourself out of it.
I know.
Right there.
Okay, let me rephrase. I don't want to do it.
Not say I can do it.
Yeah, I can, but I don't want to.
See?
How about that? Okay, so you mentioned, kind of feeling like a new artist to some people,
Yeah.
right? Like, what do you want the first impression to be for someone that discovers Shad da God, had never heard of you before? You're the new artist to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to be perceived? You know what I mean?
This nigga hard.
Straight up.
Hell yeah. Run it, man, play that
Play
shit
that again. One more time.
One more time. One more time, goddamn. Otra vez in Spanish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did hear that you speak a little Spanish or have incorporated some Spanish lyrics into some
it.
songs over the years.
I do a little son.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
There you go. So like there's so much music out there, right?
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
How do you cut through the noise though to even get discovered? You know what I mean? Like what's your approach? What do you think about like the landscape that you're playing in now?
Well, I think it helped me that I have been in the game for as long as I have been in the game. So, you know what I mean? So I got like day one fans who follow my whole journey. So I constantly got their support. They ain't never stopped supporting me. But like you saying, like, the game more political now, you know what I'm saying? More goddamn, it's business. Like at the end of the day, this shit big business. So you right, it take a lot. I'm still learning this shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm still a student, man. I'm still trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you have to always be a student because it's always changing.
But like you said, to get through everybody, you got to do something different. You gotta sound different, and I think that's something that I still offer to the game. Like when people hear me, it's something different. I don't sound like everybody else. That's what I believe. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's some different shit. You hear something different, you're gonna gravitate to it.
So you said most fans though have been like, you know, appreciating the transition and the journey. Have there been any that have like fallen off or like thrown shade at like how you've evolved? You know what I mean? Because you've been in the game for a while, and clearly you've evolved significantly as an artist, right? Like, have there been people that have kind of?
Nah, they feel the same way I feel. Like, boy, you keep getting better and better. Like, you hard as a motherfucker. Like, you been hard. You were hard back then. Now you just hard as a motherfucker. One more time.
What's changed most, would you say?
What's changed most?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I just learned how to make music better over the years. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you could just listen. I learned with it. I think, okay, what's changed most? I think I know more of what the people want to hear. Like, more of what they will gravitate toward to now. As I keep going in the game, I'm learning more and more, like, how to do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta try too hard. You just gotta do that shit the right way. It gotta be attractive. That shit gotta be attractive. Mm-hmm. That's what I think I learned more.
Yeah, like how did you look at it before though?
Like I was just the same way. I thought I was doing what they want to hear, but really, like they have been fucking with my shit. I just think I'm getting better and better. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't think I never was sorry, goddamn. But you know what I mean. I do think I am better than I was years ago, for sure. For sure.
Do you? You know, because you talked about that evolution and that like progression as an artist, you know, in a few other interviews, right? Like, how intentional is it though, getting better? Like, do you sit and think like real critically and like say what you did, you know, maybe something you could have done better, like from your last project, or is it kind of more just like not thinking about it and just it's happening naturally? You know what I mean?
I can hear something like when I first do a song and I play it in the car, some shit like that. I can hear something I could have did better on the song like that, but like. Past project, no, I be riding because the fans love that shit. I don't go back that far and be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you're not like this verse. I could have, you know, you're not like you're not like getting that deep into it. It's more
I ain't
like
getting that deep into it. But like a song I just made recently that's not out yet, I think about that shit because I can't change some shit that's already out. But you saying how I could have changed, how I could have did it better? Nah, I feel like it's done the best is to the ability of me at that time.
Sure.
Yeah. How often do you listen to your older music? You ever go back in the catalog? I know some artists that just don't even listen to their old stuff.
Not really, me neither. I don't listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't listen to it. But like when it comes to a time when I'm finna do a show, like I did the show in New York like last week. I had 2 shows up there in New York. I had a lot of City of God songs on there. So I started listening to that shit and like that shit hard. Sometimes I do go back, but rarely though. I really don't, cause you know we be in the studio constantly recording new shit. I guess it's an artist thing. Like it's I don't know how you explain that shit, but artists don't be liking to listen to their old shit.
They don't,
cause even I be with an artist, and I be like we might be a gathering or something. I might be playing out of old shit, cause I be like that shit hard as a motherfucker. But nigga be like, man, cut that shit out. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, for sure. I remember Slime, we was goddamn in the gathering. Slime, like, man, I was playing all Slime old shit. And I'm like, man, cut that shit out, man. So goddamn.
Artists are always so obsessed with the new shit.
But we thinking that shit hard. But now I realize I feel the same way. If I was in the spot and they playing out my old shit, I'm like, man, play some new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've heard it described as like the songs are like your children, and then they're like, once they're out, you know, like they're 18 and you got to let them go, just kind of be in the world.
Yeah.
After that, you know?
For sure. It ain't that, I mean, I don't think about it too much, but now that you asked me that question, yeah, we rarely do listen to that old shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a new day. Cause you know what it is? We don't like thinking back. Like, I don't think niggas like thinking back like that. Cause we steady be trying to get farther. Like, we trying to get to the next level. So that shit is just bringing a nigga back. You like, shit, I ain't even at the level where I want to be at now. But people might be looking like, you nigga, you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's almost like not living in the past.
Yeah.
Because like that goes with life too.
It work against your goals down there. Like listening to old shit down there, working against your goals. Like you like, hold on, I'm supposed to be doing something else right now. That shit remind you of some shit you supposed to be doing right now. Like, hold on, cut that shit out. I need to make this phone call. Come try to put the next album out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the type of shit.
Why am I reading my 6th grade book reports? I'm in 9th grade now.
Exactly.
No, that's facts.
Well put.
You know?
So So what do you think the benefits are of being an artist in today's day and age versus like when you first came out? In what ways is it beneficial to be an artist now versus when you started?
Well, I think it's the same benefit, man. You get a lot of money, fuck a lot of hoes, buy a lot of clothes, buy a lot of cars, buy a lot of houses, buy a lot of jewelry, smoke a lot of weed. I think that shit the same benefit.
That has remained the same.
That's been a very consistent benefit of being an artist. But I guess like as far as like getting in the game, right? Mm-hmm. Like if you're an artist in today's day and age, do you think that it's, because I think you kind of touched on, is it easier? Is it harder? Right? Like what's your perspective on whether it's easier to break, as an artist now if you just came in versus maybe starting, when you did?
I think it's just different.
Yeah.
I think they break different. I think everything just changed. Like, it's just a difference in it. I don't know if it's easier or harder. Mm-hmm. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really tell if it's easier or harder.
Yeah, what do you think's changed most? Cause you obviously have kind of seen two different,
like
different
we got
generations.
social media. Like back then, we used to press up thousands of mixtapes and either sell them bitches or just pass them bitches out. We were just pass thousands of mixtapes. So of course that's different. Yeah. Then, you had magazines and shit like that. We was in like double XL magazines and shit like that, but niggas ain't really, you know what I mean? All that shit is digital now.
Now you got to make Instagram reels.
Yeah, Instagram reel. Yep, and they got you goddamn chasing that shit too. That shit like some dope.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. What my views looking like?
Fiending for the views.
What my views?
I know, catching a viral moment's got to feel like a high, right?
I guess I still ain't went viral yet.
He's still working on that.
Yeah, I'm more of a just like, I feel like my music do all the speaking, you know what I mean? But I know viral moments come for everybody, but viral moments ain't been getting me where I'm at. I think it's just been the music, my talent and my craft. But shit, when it come, I will let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, most definitely. So your last project, I think that's out, was the collab project with 88 Waves, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's 88 grams.
Yeah.
You've also, there's been rumors that you might have some other producer collab projects on the way.
Yeah, for sure. We got them. Stay tuned.
Yep. So
to be continued.
Any hints of who these producers are?
Any hints? The biggest producers in the game right now.
Okay. So, I mean, just based off of songs done before, I'm going to throw out Wheezy, Turbo, these type of people, maybe?
Shit, I don't know.
We're fishing for an exclusive. You don't have to give it to us, though.
Throw your reel out there. Throw your hook out there.
Yeah.
So, in general, what do you love most about locking in with a single producer or a primary producer on a project? Like, what's that like?
That was new to me because, like, I ain't never did that. Because, like, I always just take a year, be recording songs all year, and just pick the best songs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, locking in with one producer, I think that shit fire too. Because if I'm locking in with you, obviously you just a phenomenal producer. So, of course, it's fire to just get in there with one producer and just bang out some songs. It's just something new I ain't never did before, but I fuck with it. I definitely fuck with it.
Yeah, is there a lot more, like, talking with the producer about, like, what you're trying to achieve, like, sonically and stuff? Like, is there a lot more, like, dialogue that kind of goes into it?
They already be hard producers. They don't even... My producers, man, they goddamn know what the fuck they doing. They goddamn got the ear, the motherfucking finger, and the wrist.
So you're not even gonna, you don't even trust them unless if you know you have to trust them before you go in, and then the rest just can flow.
My producers got my full trust. I don't gotta tell them shit.
Yeah.
Them niggas know how to make beats, boy. Them niggas is hard.
Do you feel like you are adapting to like what they got, or do you think they're adapting to like what Shad da God needs to sound like? You know what I mean?
No. It's like it ain't no adapting. The chemistry, it should be already there. When I hear a fire beat, I just go crazy on it. I adapt to, like, you know what I mean? It's just everything there. I don't really gotta adapt to shit.
So it's kind of, you're picking the ones that like already like vibe really well. So you're not maybe trying to like morph a sound to meet like this certain level of production or anything. It's just kind of like,
cause they already on that level. So they like the producers I mess with, like, it ain't too much just going through beats. You know how you got to get in there with a producer and run through 10, 20 beats, pick the right one. It's like, I don't know. It's like everything is already there. It's like God wanted this shit to happen. It's like God controlling this shit. Like we not even in control. It's like we just moving our fingers, pressure play, and I'm just rapping. It's like that shit just already right there. I don't know how to explain that shit.
Yeah. How spiritual are you?
Shit, very spiritual, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, just talking about God kind of playing a role in like the chemistry and stuff. Like, is that how you kind of view, you know, life in general?
Yeah, kind of. I don't really feel like I'm in control of shit, tell you the truth. You know what I mean? I think we just moving like type shit. I don't think like, you know what I mean? I don't really think I'm in control, tell you the truth. Yeah.
It's interesting because like my family, at least my dad's like a super spiritual dude, right? And it's like someone like me, I try and, have those types of viewpoints, but like I get anxiety almost like letting it just be decided, that there's like this thing going on that I
want to control shit.
Yeah.
That's where anxiety come from.
Is that's not hard for you?
That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Don't get me.
No,
I don't want to talk about no topic that might be goddamn effective to a certain group of people or whatever. But that's what I feel like anxiety come from. Trying to control shit that you can't motherfucking control.
That's
a good
spot
point.
on.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta let that shit go.
Have you always been able to just kind of like, roll with the, punches and like deal with, things very, just kind of go with the flow kind of guys? That always been you?
Yeah, just be chilling. Just play, you know what I mean? Just be chilling, man.
For sure. So for you took like, 3 years in between projects one time, I think, right?
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yep.
Obviously,
that was between City of God and God We Trust. 3.5 years for sure.
Yeah. How hard is it for you to be ready to release something? Like, is that something that has always been tough for you?
Dealing with that in God We Trust shit, that shit, like, I'm always ready to release something. Like I got so much music on my hard drive, but like we were just adapting to the game. It was more goddamn. It was more business than anything on that one. What was making it take so long? You know what I mean?
But like for you, I mean, even mentioning like listening to a song and shit, like, is it hard for you to like feel like, oh, this is perfect and ready to go? Are you always feeling like you can kind of like, do something better or like change this, change that? Like, are you kind of like over evaluating sometimes or not really?
It's like just a feeling you get. It's like it's a feeling you get when it's time to drop. Like in my past, like now we've been on some like constantly working and just scheduling and planning shit now. But like in the past, like it just was a feeling when it's time to drop. You like, no, we gotta drop. Like the fans, of course, they on your ass. They on your ass.
Of course.
I could be the jet drop some shit last week. Why, Shad, you need to drop something else by that motherfucking 88 gram hard. We need to drop that 89 gram.
Right.
Yeah.
The sequel.
Yeah, for sure. But goddamn, it's just a feeling you get, and then it's like when you like, okay, we got enough material. Like you be running through them songs, you be like, okay, I have 15 straight bangers that undeniable. Nigga, we need to drop a motherfucking project. And like when so much time go by, you just know you need to drop another project.
Do you wait until you have the undeniable tracks, or do you just have to drop something eventually?
No, I wait. I don't just gotta drop shit.
Yeah.
No, I wait till I got the undeniables. Mm-hmm. Like for this project we working on now, we trying to like. They like, I ain't gonna lie, they like my music more than I like it. I don't, you know what I mean? I be feeling like I don't have a whole goddamn album full of undeniables. But it's like my team around me be like enlightening me and letting me know, nigga, that song is hard. Like for 88 grams, like Motion, I wasn't even thinking about like putting that song on there. I used to just pass that song. Like when I be riding in the car playing all my new shit, it was something about Motion. I wasn't really fucking with it. Man, that's like the hardest song on 88 grams. So I be listening to my team and my people around me too, for sure.
Is this like the biggest example of it, as far as like a song that you personally didn't fuck with that clearly was like one of the biggest songs off the project?
Every project,
it's happened.
There's always one.
Yeah, every project that shit go like that for sure.
It's interesting.
I listen to the producers for sure. and I listen to my young niggas, and I just listen to my team. I listen to my surroundings. I put it like that.
Yeah, how important is that to be receptive to that kind of feedback? You know, for all the artists out there that maybe just
It might be. I mean, I just trust their ear. So you know what I mean. It might be an artist who be like, nigga, it might be an artist who got a good ass ear, and he just know. Like, he might not need to goddamn listen to his surroundings. He might know how to pick his own music, pick his own album out. I was just saying what worked for me. That's my process. That's my process right there. I listen to everybody else, and then I make the final goddamn decision based off of my thoughts and everybody else's thoughts. And then if we got thoughts that's the same and coming, I'm like, well, shit, nigga, we know that's a no-brainer because we both was thinking the same thing.
Everybody agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
but I think I think it takes like a mature approach to look at it, and something like Emotion where you might not have been fucking with it. It was always a skip for you. Mm-hmm. But when it's not for the people that you like respect and have around you, that speaks volumes though, because
then once
there's a bunch of artists that would not take that approach where it's like whatever they want is on there. Fuck everyone else.
I think, you know, it might work for them, but I think it's smarter to listen. That's just what I think. But guess what? I'm not into that right and wrong way type shit. I believe what worked for me, and what worked for you might work for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think if Kanye's team told him not to put a song on, I don't think he would listen.
Probably not.
That works for him.
Now, if it's a song I like and they saying don't put it on there, well, that's rare. That's a rare. If I like it, they gonna like it too.
Okay, so that rarely happens the reverse then?
Yeah, it'd be a song I'm not fucking with, and they fucking with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it go all the time.
Yeah. So usually the ones that you like, they're like, all right, good call, Shad. Yeah, we like that
the
one.
The ones I like, they're the undeniables.
Yeah.
And the other ones, they might feel like are undeniables, but I might be like, it's an artist thing, man. We might know one thing that we could have did different in the song, but they not even hearing that shit. It's fire to them. It's some artist shit.
Yeah.
But you gotta have people around you that can say no too, as well, right? You gotta have people around you that might be like, "Shot, this is not the one."
It ain't never like that though.
It's not?
I make fire music. I don't make them type of songs.
No, but I feel like it is.
My sorry songs is still some shit that's like cool. You can put it out and people gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I think it is interesting as far as like, you know, that approach is, you know, artists are, they think, oh, I know I could have recorded it this way. No one's fucking hearing the like, you could have done it this way thing in your head, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like the average listener is not going to see that or hear that or know even that was a thought.
That shit not even gonna register. They were like, what the fuck did you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, so do you catch yourself kind of being your biggest critic, would you say?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Overthinking shit, just thinking too hard. Gemini shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, most definitely. Okay, so
sure.
you're born and raised Southside Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Shout out the South.
You did.
I love this quote from you, so I'll have to say it again. You said you came out the placenta dripping. That was probably like top 5 best quotes I've ever heard a rapper say in my life.
I came out of placenta dripping. Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't even remember when the fuck I said that.
I don't either, but you said it, and it was fucking amazing.
But it sounded like some shit I say.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
So, like, how important is style for you?
Style?
Yeah.
Style pretty important.
Yeah.
Style pretty important. But what defines your style, that could be goddamn, you know, that could be an issue. Like, that could be debatable what defines the style. You know what I mean? A lot of people think goddamn clothing is the style.
It's more than that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So that could be.
Well, yeah. What is involved with style? Would you say outside of the clothes?
I think it used to be clothes, but no, it still is clothes. But it's more like everything goes style, man. Because you could just everything go in your style. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you know what I'm saying, the way you holler at a bitch, anything, or a young lady. When I say bitch, yeah, you know, female. The way just you know what I mean. It's just the whole aura, man. It's just everything, man.
Yeah, who'd you look up to that was, you know, kind of the pinnacle of style for you that you kind of, you know, looked at?
Style. Who do I look to for? It's style. Shit, man. Nah, I told you I came out of placenta with this shit, man.
It's in him.
It was in him?
I told you, man. You
Not
just
on
said-
him.
Yeah, this shit, man. I've been had style.
Yeah,
Style is wild.
You can't learn this, Ben.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
I'm learning that you can't learn this.
See, that's a good point. Valid point.
Yeah. But
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, shout out Fonny in the building once again. You did, shout out him.
Funny having too much drip.
Too
That
much.
nigga there.
The most.
He's got an excessive amount of drip.
Yeah. But I can't see. He got his own style. I can't do his style.
No, it's
See, he
definitely
got-
a personal thing.
He got
right?
his own style, but he know how to style me though.
He definitely,
Which is
he
different
definitely
than
does.
himself.
Yeah, for sure. We
So-
don't wear the same shit.
Yeah. So outside of the Fonny brand, original Fonny, what other brands has he been putting you on that have kind of worked for you?
A lot of up and coming brands, people that need way more notoriety, and he be putting me on that Japanese shit too. A lot of Japanese brands, but he be wearing more of that. Like he wear that shit every day. Like let me see, who he done put me on? A lot of shit. Capital, he put me on that. Boy put me on that Capital. Boy put me on that goddamn. A lot of shit. That Futura. Goddamn.
That black man?
Yeah, that black man. Boy put me on the black man. I wouldn't have had the black man if it weren't for that man.
That's a bar.
Glad, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What else? I don't know, a lot of different shit. But my drip, I be dripping too now. Yeah, see, it's easy for him to come help me drip because I'm already dripping.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
putting gas on the fire.
Yeah, because see, you know what I'm saying? You really ain't got to style me. You can just lay the pieces, lay some pieces out there. I'm going to put that shit together.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you guys ever disagree about, what he thinks looks, good for you and what you, have in mind?
No, I pretty much be listening.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Respect.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds like even though you're like a confident dude, you definitely seem to be like open to
Yeah,
other people that are good at their like craft. Like you said, your producers are next
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Fonny's obviously a next level, designer and creative and stylist,
Yeah,
right?
for
So
sure,
like trusting
for sure.
kind of people,
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
huge. Cause like a lot of people are confident, but also overstep their bounds sometimes and like don't listen to other people. So I feel like that's a pretty cool trait.
That's why I'm glad I ain't just pop out while I was young. You know what I mean? I'm glad I got a chance to learn all this shit, get all this knowledge. Cause goddamn, boy,
I don't know if I would say you didn't pop off when you were young though.
I did pop out. Yeah, we did pop out.
Yeah.
we popped the fuck out. We popped the fuck out.
We haven't
Yeah.
even talked about Rich Kids.
No. we
I be
have not.
talking about from a solo standpoint.
Okay.
When I be talking, I always talk from my solo artist standpoint type shit.
I see.
So, speaking of kind of the Rich Kids era, like, I mean, you guys didn't even start rapping officially until like 12th grade, you said, in high school, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then the music takes off immediately. But like, what even made you guys want to start rapping at that point?
Fucking around. We was already a group. We was already swagged up, and we was already the Rich Kids before the music came. Like they just started calling our little crew the Rich Kid because we just come through Polo down. I might be designer down back then, Louis Gucci or what have you. Back then, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? True Religion, Rock Republic. We went that route too. Met Jean Dental. You understand what I'm saying? All that American Eagle, Abercrombie and Frit. You know what I'm saying? Ben came through dripping. The boy had the mohawks and stuff with the skinny jeans. Nigga might wear some girl jeans on. Yeah, really dripping. You know what I'm saying? So we been the Rick Kid pulling up, whipping, and you know what I'm saying. I was we just used to be in my cousin's basement, and at the boy Tilt house. We used to be in the basement, and he got the studio down there. So I'm already knowing how to just work the shit. Just I was fucking with that nigga goddamn hard drive and listen to all his new music type shit. So you know what I mean? I think we just fucking around and just goddamn that was the hangout. So shit, the studio was the hangout. We already had the swag. Man, boy, we fucked around and got a beat, man. It
over
just
with.
started rapping.
Done.
Man, what? First song was goddamn we did with What's Up.
Smash.
Yeah, that's the first song we ever recorded.
That's wild.
That's why I say like it ain't no way you could say you was in control of that. That had to be just written type shit.
Yeah.
God had to write that shit.
So, did you know how to engineer before you even knew how to rap?
Yeah.
Because of just being around Tip's studio?
Yeah. Like I had to learn how to engineer cause we had to learn how to fuck with that nigga hard drive and listen to all that nigga music.
I hope you didn't delete any sessions or anything like that.
Hell nah. And then I had two other cousins. They used to rap before I even rap. So I had a cousin named ATL who used to rap, Lil ATL. Well, not I had a cousin, I have a cousin named Lil ATL, but that nigga used to rap. He still rap. But see, I wasn't rapping. He was rapping. But I was the engineer for him.
Wow.
and hype man.
How important do you think it is for artists to know how to engineer themselves?
It's cool. You can cut, goddamn. You ain't gotta, cause you know what I mean. You gotta call an engineer, wait on them. Whenever you feel like recording, you can motherfucking record.
Yeah.
As long as you got a studio in each spot, it don't matter. You can think, cause sometimes the urge to record comes like right now.
Right.
You be like, yeah, man, fuck that. I want to go to the studio. I feel like goddamn, cause you might hear some shit. I'm telling you where it really come from. It come from when you hear somebody's music. You like another motherfucker might inspire you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might hear some fire shit. Like anytime I hear some fire music, that shit urges me to record. So
Is that like a competitive thing? Or
I'm
or
competing
like, what
with
is that?
myself.
Yeah.
I'm competing with myself. I don't compete with people. Cause that shit called anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very zen.
Yeah. I compete with myself. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm competing with myself. Yeah,
I agree though.
that's
Like inspiration can strike any time, and just having the ability to go straight in and get your ideas out is major. I think for any, and especially these days where it's super easy to get some cheap gear that sounds pretty good. Like it used to be harder back then.
and it's vibe. Like recording is all about vibe.
Yeah.
Like I think any type of art is all about vibe. Your vibe ain't right, you're not gonna be able to create.
Right.
So the vibe, you know, that shit go up and down. Like that shit can happen in a matter of seconds. So yeah, if you know how to record, bam, pull a beat up, whoop, 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 whoop.
So what's your ideal vibe, right? Like, are you know, smoking, lots of girls in the studio,
ideal vibe.
lights down? Like, what's kind of like your vibe? You know what I mean? To create.
My vibe is when you got now, cause like all my producers, any producer I had, they live with me. So I got them, they make it, all I hear is beats all day. You know what I'm saying? So I like, we got studio, any house we at, any spot we at, it's a studio in that motherfucker. So my vibe, I like to go to sleep and wake up to a nigga making a fire beat. Cause I'm probably asleep on the couch in the studio while they making beats all night. Cause my producers, all them niggas be some like, they be up all night type shit. So I like to wake up, bam, by like 6 in the morning or something, 5, 6, 7 in the morning or something, to them niggas, they still up making a fire beat. Like, I like to wake up to the beat in the studio and wake up to the beat, like, geeked up, still high from last night type shit.
Yep.
Wake up, damn, that motherfucker hot right on the mic. That's the ideal vibe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like morning breath and everything. Like just straight to the mic.
Straight to the motherfucking mic.
It doesn't sound like a bad way to wake up, to like a nice 808 or something.
A half a blunt.
Ready to go.
Yeah, that you ain't, cause you don't feel, you ain't even got to roll that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or the producer 9 times out of 10, he gonna be smoking in that motherfucker already. Pass me that motherfucker, bam.
But man, he's so true. Like all producers are night owls. Like now I understand.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'll get text from Henry at like 4:30 a.m. and I'm like,
listen to this shit right here.
I'm literally so asleep, and it's like,
I be doing all type of shit all day. Like them niggas just make beats.
yeah.
So
Literally.
they be up all night. I might go to sleep. Bam. When I go down, I like to come back up to the beat. Like that here. That shit crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, you mentioned your cousin T.I., right? Like how much of an inspiration or like, mentor has he been, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like what role has he played in your music career outside of just being family?
Shit. I don't think we wouldn't even been rapping. That nigga had the studio right there. Like that was the whole setup right there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like bam. And then just to know how far you can go with that shit, it's a blessing to have. It's a blessing to have a prime example right there in your face to let you know how far you can go with this shit. Like, cause like, even if a nigga see a rapper, like, or somebody who ain't related to him, like, you know what I mean, Kanye West, Jay-Z or something, you still might not feel like you can do that shit. But just knowing that goddamn, you know what I mean?
Seeing it right in front of you.
And then you getting all the ins and outs of this shit. You just getting knowledge. You just getting experiences, and you already experienced with this shit. So when it come your time, you already experienced. You ain't got to worry about doing the young nigga crash out shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you already know what not to do once you get up through the type shit. And you know what to do, like, you know what I mean? And you know what the lifestyle is about before it come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm sure you've learned like a ton, and it may be hard to pinpoint, but like, is there one kind of like recurring theme or like one hardest hitting thing that you've like learned from watching him and his trajectory? You know what I mean? That's kind of stuck with you as you've been doing this shit.
What I done learned from him is, you just gotta stay working. Yeah, you gotta stay working. If you trying to be like successful in that shit, that level where they at, them niggas be working. Them niggas be on the phone all day. Them niggas don't never put the phone down. For sure.
Yeah, it's not just recording music. Sadly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No,
most artists have a rude awakening when they
like you just gotta be up, moving around, just handling business. This shit just like a non-stop motion.
I feel like he's a natural businessman on top of a amazing
and guess
artist.
what though? Some shit can happen real fast, and some bullshit can happen that goddamn that set you back a couple years. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So learned all that type of shit.
No, it's interesting looking at, the likes of T.I., Luda, Jay-Z, just kind of like the pinnacle, right?
I was just finna goddamn say, well, I'm glad you said some mofo. I was finna say, man, we ain't finna kill that. Talk about T.I. the whole goddamn interview.
No, hell nah.
I just playing with you.
No, but like
that's a joke.
But yeah, but I mean, to get to that level, they all have that, Kanye included, right? Like, look at his other businesses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
that's what I learned too. I definitely learned that from him. Like, boy, keep you some more businesses going on.
Yeah.
And then
because that's how you get to like just
big one.
that next level. You know what I mean? Like being a successful artist is cool, but like getting to that like upper echelon, I feel like that the general theme amongst all of those successful, artists is that they've got businesses that'll feed them for a lifetime as opposed to just the music.
Exactly.
You see how much money we get off streams? It ain't shit, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Spotify, step it up
for sure.
Exactly.
So the Rich Kid stuff, like you said, kind of immediately takes off. You mentioned in another interview, like you clearly didn't expect it to do that, but like how cool was it walking around school with your shit on the radio? Like, did you feel like the shit?
Can you imagine that?
No, that's why I'm like, I'm trying to live vicariously through you.
Just go back to your 12th grade year and think you got a song on the radio.
Yeah.
Like people coming to the school and they like, y'all on the radio. Your teacher back now, you know what I mean? Nigga, goddamn. Yeah, teachers, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, were you getting like, get out of jail free cards of like not going to class type shit? Were you getting like kind of the easy
we had
route?
we had to do our work, but it was 12th grade, so it was easy. Like I ain't had to do nothing but just finish the 12th grade. I already had good grades, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. So niggas just had to finish 12th grade. Then nigga was on the work program, so I ain't do nothing but half a day in 12th grade anyway. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to, and then, you know what I mean? We said fuck class a lot. Like, we definitely was saying fuck class and fuck school, like, during that time, for sure. And, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? We had that anyway. We was, like, the popular kids in school. So we been had to get out of jail free shit.
Before the music.
Yeah. I told you, we been rich kids, you know?
Yeah, so then how much was it a big change then, right? Like, I mean, did you have like infinitely more like girls hollering at you and shit? Like once this music popped off or not even? Like it was kind of...
I mean, it might be girls from other school who don't know.
Okay, yeah.
But, you know
it just expanded.
We been had girls. It just expanded. Like the city, we been had the city.
Yeah.
The whole city on lock. It's just expanded to different cities.
The whole South.
Yeah. That's what it's been. Like anything you talk about in this city, like it wasn't no change because we been had the whole city. Only thing we just got some hit records now.
Yeah.
So now we turn the whole city. We could perform and give y'all something to turn up to. That's the only thing. But we been like piping shit for sure.
So talk to us about like the dynamics of the group, right? Of like being in a group.
Yeah.
You know, how did y'all operate? You know what I mean? Like what were some of the like hardest parts of like being in a group? You know what I mean?
I mean, we was like basically we was together all day, every day anyway. Everybody went to the same school. Like we in between classes, everybody meet up at the same spot, same stairwell every day. So like the dynamics was like we just brothers all together every day. And then it's just like the challenges of being in the group, you said when it get hard.
Yeah.
I mean, let me see. You know, sometimes it get hard. Not that much though. I'm trying to think. Like the business made that shit. I ain't gonna lie. With our situation, the business is what goddamn bam. Then we was some young niggas, so we ain't have our own mind. We would listen to Bam or Bam. We would listen to some OG, some old type niggas. You know what I mean? So half people be influenced by this motherfucker, and then half of the group be influenced by this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that where the challenge would come in at. That's what I think would be like the biggest challenge right
Yeah.
now.
So if you were to go back and be kind of like a voice of reason, like would you have said anything to the group at the time? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but that's that. Ooh, I don't like to think back and do all that shit because it didn't happen like that. So I think shit happened how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But definitely, hell yeah, what? Definitely.
so hypothetically, even though you don't like to think about this, what would you have maybe gone back and said?
Shit, they're gonna get their money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think do you think
I could have
that,
been
like,
I can, you know what I mean? I have a more of a like a lot of people already look at me to be a leader type shit, right? But you know what I mean? I think like I lack it that shit like still now today, like being more of a leader type shit. You know what I mean?
do you like that pressure?
No, I don't like no type of pressure.
Yeah.
I don't like pressure. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know what I mean? We can ride to the occasion though. But that's what I'm saying. I like shit easy going, non-confrontational. You know what I mean? Type shit like that. And I think shit be going how it's supposed to go. So I don't put no effort in trying to change the shit really. I can tell you once or twice or 3 times, but I ain't finna just try to force you to think no certain type of way. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, where do you get this kind of Zen like mindset? Like, is there like is your mom or dad? You know what I mean? Like, where do you kind of get this approach to life?
I educated myself.
Yeah,
dealing with certain situations, and I just say, okay, my whole process, my whole thought process, is, my whole like even since I was a kid, was like, okay, what's a smooth way to do this shit? You know what I mean? With no pressure type shit. What's a way I can use my brain to do this shit rather than using my strength or my body? You know what I mean? So I've just been using my brain forever. That's where I got that approach from.
It's wild because, like, you know, growing up Southside Atlanta and whatever, like, there's probably not as many people taking that approach, right?
Cause you know a lot of people.
Were you kind of like the abnormality? Would you say?
Yeah, cause you know it all comes from just knowing what's important and knowing what's not important. Some most of the time, certain shit be not important. You know what I mean? Cause that like speaking on what be going on like in the streets, like even every side of Atlanta. I mean every side of every ghetto, everywhere. Like every, you know what I mean? Not even in the ghetto, like just everywhere. Like some bullshit can happen because somebody thought something wasn't important. That really wasn't even motherfucking important. It was some shit you could have just said, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I say fuck that shit a lot. Like fuck that shit. That's a big phrase in my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that shit, man.
But it has like deeper meaning than like you would think. You know what I mean?
It is.
It's not that deep. You gotta just fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it sounds like apathetic as opposed to really it's more like it's not that serious and not that important. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what I mean by deeper.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's what it mean.
It's not like you literally not like giving a fuck about anything. It's more like you saying like, hey guys, this isn't that fucking serious or that important to go do some fucking crazy shit over. You know what I mean?
And just fuck that shit.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
I feel like people usually have to get like 50, 60 years old to get there.
Sometimes but this where it come, this where it get goddamn tricky at. Like sometimes, like you had to make an example because if you don't put your foot down in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? People to keep trying you. You know what I mean? And your whole life, you just begin tried your whole life. Because you always let everything slide and said, fuck that shit. So it get tricky now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? So if you don't put your foot down the first time, you going to keep getting tried until you put your motherfucking foot down. You know what I mean? That's just how it go. If you see a goddamn box right there with cash in it, and then shit, you go, say it's full of hundreds, and you go grab $10,000 out that motherfucker every day, and you know it's his money, but he ain't said, hey, Ben, don't grab my motherfucking money. If he letting you keep on doing it, you gonna say, shit, tomorrow gonna come, you gonna be spent all the money. You be like, damn, I should go get another 10,000 out Ben boss. If he ain't never saying shit, you gonna keep pinching out that motherfucker till there ain't no more money in there.
Yo, stop giving him the leads, bro. Yeah. I've been doing that.
Is that where my money's going?
Exactly. Like what the shot? Jesus.
So
Christ,
soon as Henry put his motherfucking foot down, I said, hey Ben, nigga, what the fuck you doing? Put my motherfucking money back, nigga. then you ain't gonna come fuck with it no more. Or he shoot your ass in the leg.
Right.
You ain't gonna fuck with his money no more. Like, you know what? I don't want to get shot in the leg. So I ain't gonna fuck with Henry money no more.
So it is about finding that like fine line of letting shit kind of like roll off the sleeve, but then also not taking all the bullshit too.
There's a line.
So that's when it comes what's important and what's not important. Sometimes it is important.
$10,000 every day is important, probably.
Yeah, man.
I would like that.
That's what they call that shit. Unacceptable.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure. So, well, you kind of hinted at it, but like, what can the fans be excited about, coming up, right? Like, is there anything you want to speak on?
See, my real fans be knowing, like, I ain't just gonna separate them like that, but the motherfuckers who be on my lives and shit and just tuning in might give you a hint on my IG story. Like, they be knowing what's really finna go down. What I can tell you to expect from me is projects, couple more projects, a documentary.
Ooh.
Yeah, more merch. We are doing a merch drop because a lot of people be hitting me up talking about when you gonna drop the merch, because a lot of people ain't get a dose of it. But for sure, more merch coming. And we just gonna turn it up a notch. Yeah. Whatever you think we been doing, we finna put it on crack.
Yes.
So was the In God We Trust Dickie suits, was that part of the last drop?
No,
like
that
or
was
was that like a custom piece for you?
Yeah, that was custom. Nobody got that.
I feel like people would want that. You should do that.
Okay. Maybe like exclusive drop.
Yeah.
Like just a few.
No taking.
Taking. I mean, I was looking at it and I was like, I don't even rock Dickie's suits like that. Yeah. But I was like, damn, if I'm
Yeah, they ain't got with your Dickie.
Yeah.
No, you definitely
I might have to.
I think, hey, funny, we might have to let them put the In God We Trust Dickies or do a family and friends drop.
What project are you working on, though? Tell them about that.
Tell them about the project?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, me and Turbo got a project finna drop. Me and Turbo.
One more time exclusive. We love it. Thank you, Fonny, for the alley-oop.
Playmakers. Like, who the fuck am I to talk about a secret? Nigga, you better let the secret out, nigga. Fool ass nigga.
There's a platform for that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
For sure.
The fuck is wrong with me? Listen.
I didn't say it, but
listen.
We're glad you did.
Me and Turbo finna drop a project album. Turbo, goddamn, and all his producers, playmakers. They got his group is the playmakers. Mm-hmm. So me and the playmakers is dropping the whole project. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what the fuck finna go on.
Love that.
That sounds legendary. So
there you go.
But you mentioned literally like staying in the crib. So like, did you like lock in with Turbo? Like y'all were in the same crib, like waking up to Turbo beats type shit? Like, is that like how y'all were working?
Yeah, that's it. You got one on the documentary. That's why we're doing the documentary.
Damn, we need that.
Yeah.
So is that just showing kind of like the day in the life of Shad da God?
But the answer to your question, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I used to wake up. I used to wake up to them niggas. Them niggas going crazy in that bitch. Me and Wheezy, stop playing. Nigga wake up, them nigga got a big fat ass blunt in their hand. I wake up to a goddamn beat, go stupid on that motherfucker. For sure.
Damn. Yeah, no, I mean, I've heard a bunch of, artists that have taken that approach too, because I mean, not only do you get to just be around each other making music all day, but you also get to like know each other past just the music, right? Like, is that pretty important for you to like, get to know the producers and shit?
We live together.
Yeah.
Everybody live together. We be living together.
Yeah.
For sure. We should be a family. We be goddamn. We know that. You know what I mean? That would make the music. That's why the music kind of be like easy like that. You know what I mean? We don't gotta think too much about the music. We just everybody know each other and everybody just familiar with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nigga, we living together. We know what the fuck. It's just like what the word is.
It's like a chemistry.
Yeah.
What synergy mean? Can you say synergy?
Yeah,
for sure.
It's definitely got synergy. Yeah, between you two. Yeah, because sometimes even just like scheduling recording sessions right with artists. Sometimes if it it's like
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, it's like we scheduled this 3-hour block, but it's like
hell no, I ain't. I'm a pimp. I can't have no motherfucking 3-hour block. Nigga, 3 hours. I just been in that motherfucker. Just got to eating and shit. Just called a couple hoes. Just rolled up a blunt and just got the vibe right. You see what I'm saying? Hell no. That's another thing. That's why we gotta live with that shit. That's why I gotta have a studio in my house. For that reason right now. But like I said, it's been getting a little bit more professional, and we've been doing. You know what I mean? We've been goddamn doing more planning and strategizing and shit. So it has been sessions like that lately. Like we've been doing our shit at a certain time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a place for that, I think. You know, but it doesn't need to be the norm. It can be, you know, part of the mix.
That's not how the shit happens. That's not how the magic happens. The magic happens when you don't even, you know what I mean? When you don't even know it's gonna happen, when you least expect it.
Which is crazy though, because I think every artist, to your point, is different, right? And you talked about this a lot of like what works for you doesn't necessarily work for, you know,
I don't
the
think
other artists.
Ain't no rules in this shit no more.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Pope Baby, who we had on, he's an artist out of Savannah. He's super dope. He was just on tour with Earth Gang. He talked about he only likes 2-hour recording sessions because he like can't you know, his approach is like so
ADD.
Or I don't even know.
He knows exactly what he's about to go in and do. He has the song written.
He already wrote his shit.
Exactly.
You see, and that
works for him.
Yeah, because he likes.
Ain't no way in the hell I can goddamn write some music like that. Hell no.
Yeah. So what is your writing, you know, process? Like, are you just in the booth kind of hum track guy that gets
wake up on the beat? I hear the beat. When I hear the beat, I just get on the mic. Start humming some shit. Then turn it into words. Then shit. Then bam, come up with one line. Shit might be 2 bars. Nigga might come up with 1 bar. Bam, put that motherfucker down. Put me in. Do the same shit. Keep going till the whole song done. Really, once you do the hook, I believe that like it's kind of easy. Now you got something to build off of.
Yeah, you gotta anchor.
The main thing is doing the hook, cause the hook, the main part of the song. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so hook first.
Yeah.
Hook first for you usually.
99% of the time, yeah.
You got your concept. You can go back to it if you need a bar and a verse.
But some songs you might come in and just rapping on that motherfucker, then come up with a hook. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say 99% of the time the hook first. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So we've talked about doing a segment, and I want to get Shad's input on this. We've talked about doing a segment where we like only focus on maybe a most recent project and almost go like track for track, maybe only doing a handful of tracks, but like really focusing in on like how this song was made type of shit.
Okay, so you ain't trying to do that right now. You just talking about
No, exactly. I'm just wondering, would you like to shed light on that, to people? You know what I mean?
If it's a song when I remember.
Yeah,
because every song you don't remember what.
Yeah, that's the hard part, right? Yeah. Getting them to like remember.
But like I can tell you, like one of them songs I woke up to the beat playing was Rich Shooter. I woke up to that motherfucker like that here. That nigga 88 and that motherfucker doing that Rich Shooter beat. Yeah, I go Rich Shooter, Rich Shooter. That's why I kept saying Rich Shooter. It's a Red Shooter.
So you woke up with the hook.
Yeah, Red Shooter. Red Shooter. I just woke up to that beat. He was making that beat and nigga went crazy.
Yeah, I wonder how much you're like dreaming of the lyrics before you wake up in these circumstances you're describing.
Sometimes I be dreaming of the lyrics already. But like it's like once you get on the headphones on and get the mic, you don't never say the shit you was just thinking about. You don't even sound the same no more.
Yeah, because that's
say something totally different.
Yeah, because that's that whole thing of like you immediately forget your dream. Like once you wake up, you know.
Yeah. And then you might remember it, but you might say, you know, I can go harder.
Yeah.
And switch that shit.
It's different once you got the headphones on and you hear it and you hear yourself in the headphones.
Just how we hear our own voice, like that's how it goes. You're like, nah, that sound a little different.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, though, for sure.
No, I think that would be dope for sure. Well, I'm looking forward to the project with Turbo and the Playmakers.
Sure.
That sounds fire. The documentary has me very intrigued.
Yeah.
So any like tentative release date for that? Because I'm personally looking forward to that.
This year? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, awesome. No, I can't wait for that one.
Soon, we ain't bushing.
All right, good. Don't make us wait another 3.5 years, my guy.
Man, hell nah.
Right,
you see, I ain't make you do that between goddamn In God We Trust and 88 grams.
That's true. All right, I'm going to take that as the norm now. So that's what we're used to.
We working, man. We working. They ain't even gonna let my team ain't even gonna let me do no cap ass shit like that.
No, they're just gonna leak your shit whether you like it or not, right?
they be always be threatening me like that. My video, man, I always be threatening. I'm gonna leak this shit.
Shout out to him because that sounds amazing. Well, yo, this has been awesome. We're about to enter a final segment of the podcast.
Let go.
Henry, where we at?
Shad, this is the rapid fire rampage.
Exactly.
It's a 3-part rampage. We're basically just going to go real quick back and forth. I'm going to start off with some short answer questions. Real simple. We're going to do a this or that. I'm going to just give you 2 choices and you pick one. And then the last part is a word association. I'm going to throw one word at you, and you just say the first thing off the top of your head right back at me.
All right.
So I'll explain it again as we go. First up is the short answer. One More Time podcast, episode 66, Shad da God.
One more time.
One more time.
Shad, if you had to change your name again, what would you change it to?
Knowledge.
Shad, if you were an emoji, which one would you be?
The blue M.
Shout out the letter M.
Yeah.
He uses that one.
You can have dinner with 3 people, alive or dead. Who do you choose?
The first people came to my. I don't know why the first people came to my mind. This might not even be who I really want to have dinner with.
But we
I don't
need-
know
That's
why.
what we're looking for.
Yeah,
Why
we
the
need
fuck
that.
did I think about Rick James?
Love that. It's amazing.
Because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, shit. I bring my daddy back for a dinner because my daddy had passed away. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
I
Yeah,
gotta
bringing Pops back for
bring
sure.
Pop back for a dinner.
Yeah.
And he gets to meet Rick.
Yeah. And goddamn,
Legendary.
whoever gonna have in that motherfucker.
Last one.
Dinner. Probably have that boy Crow at the dinner, man. Yeah.
Who's Crow?
Who Crow?
Yeah.
A family member of ours.
Okay.
He crazy as a motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get Crow at the dinner.
Yeah. Rick, James, Crow, and my daddy.
Wow.
We be turned up.
Damn.
Where y'all going to go eat?
We're gonna eat. Shit, I probably have some Alkaline cuisine cooked up. We might be cooking. I might cook that motherfucker. I might cater the dinner.
Okay.
Wow. Catered by Shad da God. Sounds epic.
Fire.
Yeah.
I just invited myself to this
Oh
hypothetical
man,
dinner.
come on, pull up, man.
Okay.
Shad, you could pick 3 producers to work with for the rest of time. Who are they?
Turbo Wheezy and 88.
Love it.
Easy.
Narquise, Recipe Narquise, that nigga is too crazy. That's my young nigga.
Yeah, rest in
See,
peace.
I don't even like. Damn, you should have said 4, but you said 3 in Narquise.
That counts as a special.
All right, he on that. He
Okay,
on that.
yeah, we'll give it.
Turbo Wheezy, 88, and Narquise.
Hell yeah.
I can't do no wrong. What? Nigga,
No.
please.
That sounds like
Sounds
a
fire.
star lineup. So you're given $25 for every unfinished song of yours. How much weed can you buy?
I'm a weed, some bags, some pounds.
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 Describe podcasts to a 4-year-old.
Podcast is a conversation between normally a superstar and what do they call y'all?
Regular folk?
Not superstar.
No, interviewers.
Some peons.
People who ask questions.
White people.
Damn, okay, to a 4-year-old.
Yeah, 4.
Cause I gotta explain y'all. Cause they be like, why are they asking y'all questions? Cause
Yeah.
I can describe the superstar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But why y'all asking? I gotta know how to describe y'all. Cause she gonna be like, why? Okay, why they asking you questions?
Why are these random white people asking you questions?
It don't even matter who it is. Like, but why is somebody sitting there asking you a whole bunch of questions? That's what I have to figure out how to explain. But it's just like an interview. I hope they understand what an interview is.
No.
I don't know.
I think they're asking a lot of questions though. They could
That's
probably
pretty
get
much
that.
it,
They
yeah.
could probably get that across.
But now but the only challenge would be explaining why in the fuck y'all asking me all these
like
questions.
why this
Right.
exists. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Why?
a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still ask myself that every day.
That shit crazy.
Why do we do this again?
We'll figure it out one day.
One of these
Let's
days.
just keep going.
Yep.
Shad, you can be any age forever. What age do you choose?
Wait, forever. It had to be probably somewhere in between where I'm at right now. This 30 shit. It's 30 shit. Some pimp shit, man. For
I
real.
agree,
I like
man. I'm
30.
31 and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
living it up.
Yeah, it's on some real player shit around this age, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's like, you know what I mean? But see, how can I say that? Because I ain't got
You haven't
past this shit.
experienced 40 yet.
Right now, this the best shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's aging like fine wine at this point.
Part of that Zen shit too.
Yeah,
man. It's for
definitely.
real.
Yeah.
What are 3 things in your fridge right now?
Romaine lettuce, some onions, and some macaroni and cheese me and Chef D made yesterday.
You wake up in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. What is your first move?
I guess try to shoot that motherfucker. Try to shoot. If somebody coming at me, I'm gonna shoot their ass.
So find the strap.
I ain't gotta find it.
Grab
It's
it.
on him.
Yeah. Got you.
Reach for it.
Last one of the short answer. What is your favorite curse word?
Let me see. Credit code work. I'm trying to think between shit, fuck, bitch, damn. Hold on. Bitch.
Between all of them?
Most of them.
Shit.
You gotta say them out loud for
Fuck that shit. Shit.
I like that.
Hold on. Shit. Goddamn shit. Bitch. Bitch.
Bitch felt good right there?
Yeah.
Part one of the
Bitch.
Rampage.
Bitches making a
Bitch.
comeback.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
Shout out to all the bitches out there.
Yeah, but I can't wait to call a bitch a bitch. Bitch, you is a bitch.
Moving on to part two. This is the this or that. Slow beats or fast beats?
Both.
Stacks or ad libs?
Ad-libs.
Piano or guitar?
Phew. Boy, how the fuck you gonna ask me that?
It's a tough question.
Oh, okay. Piano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Become a full-time engineer or leave the music industry?
Nigga, can I go to another industry that make millions of dollars?
Sure.
Well, hell yeah, nigga. I become a full-time engineer. Cause full-time engineer ain't gonna make me no millions of dollars. Which, does it?
There's only a few.
There's a handful.
There's a couple.
Okay, so guess what? I would leave. Nah, but see, music is, we got a love for that shit. Like, I got
right.
a love for that shit.
That's why it's a great question.
But see, you can get in the film industry and still be dealing with music. Cause you gotta put the music in the movies. But I can go to the car industry because I like fucking with cars too. So, but I'm trying to think about money, millions of dollars. Nah, I leave the music industry.
Give up air conditioning and heating or give up salt?
Nigga. Hell nah. I give up heating and air conditioning before I give up salt. Cause we'll build some shit with some shade on it and goddamn be chilling. You know what I mean? We be out in the sun all day.
But you can't reinvent salt.
Salt? Nigga, hell no.
I hear you.
Amazing.
Write a song about rabbits or write a song about apple juice?
Let me see. Rabbit, bud bunny, rabbit, apple juice. Jew, cause we know we got juice.
Got the juice.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
apple
it.
juice, cause apple juice got more swag. You know what I mean? I'm sitting around pulling up in the apple juice. I'm having drip. I'm dripping like the Jew. Like,
Okay.
nigga been having juice.
I love that thought process. Amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Work for a bitch ass boss or be a bitch ass employee?
That's the same shit. Cause you work for a bitch ass boss. Nah, work for a bitch ass boss or be a bitch ass employee. No. Work for a bitch ass boss. I don't give a fuck you a bitch ass nigga.
You still gotta do you.
Yeah, you just a bitch ass nigga. Shit don't bother me.
Shad, would you rather always sing instead of talk or always dance instead of walk?
I always sing instead of talk. Cause we can sing and shit.
I like it. Let's go with permanently charged phone or permanently fueled car.
Car, nigga. Cause I could pull up on who I can't call.
I love that thought process.
You can charge your phone in your car.
Nigga, nah, that ain't part of the answer, man.
Yeah. Don't put words in Shad's mouth.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
All right. Move to China or move to Russia?
I don't know what the fuck going on in none of them places. I don't know. I ain't never been none of them places.
I've never been either.
How the fuck do I know what's going on?
Shot
Which
in the
one
dark.
sounds cooler?
I'm trying to see, hold on. Have I ever seen, I'm trying to see who got the baddest hoes.
Arguably, both have some interesting looking women.
Depends on what you're into, but
Yeah.
you know.
Damn. But hold on, wait. China or Russia? Everybody put it.
Hit him with the Jeopardy music.
Yeah. Russian. It's some bad Russian hoes, ain't it?
There are.
Yeah.
Russia, nigga.
There it
The
is.
fuck is you talking about?
There you go.
Legalize drugs or legalize dueling between consenting adults?
What is dueling?
Fight to the death.
Oh, drugs, nigga. I don't give a damn about no dueling.
Be inside a porta potty when it's tipped over. Or lose 3 weeks of your life.
3 weeks. Oh. Or been, but okay. What the fuck is 3 weeks? Nigga, we been alive for goddamn years.
It's true.
Okay, but the porta potty, yeah, I don't want to be tipped over no porta potty. It's not no pimp shit.
Not at all.
No. Yeah, I lose 3 weeks out of my life. Pimp shit. Yeah.
Are we going to eat ketchup with every meal or never eat ketchup again?
You can never eat ketchup again. Cause you can't put ketchup on everything.
You can't.
But then I was trying to think for a standard diet, motherfucker. Like, you could put ketchup on anything though. Like somebody who has a standard American diet.
No, we're talking about Shad da God's diet.
Your diet.
We need your diet.
Oh hell no, I don't need no damn ketchup.
No.
It's out of here.
No ketchup.
Last one of the this or that. This is to gauge your risk tolerance. You have either a 90% chance of your next project with Turbo going platinum or a 10% chance of that project going diamond.
Which one would I take?
Indeed.
90% chance.
Safe bet. Part 2 of the Rampage.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Great answers.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's the smart choice.
Yep.
Last part is the word association. I'm going to fire one word at you. You just give me 1-2 words back. First thing off the top of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop.
Biggie Smalls.
Monster.
Monster Cody.
Bank.
Roll Mafia.
Sacrifice.
Die. Somebody die.
Drums.
Bass drum.
Bet.
Gamble. Get your ass down.
Cross.
Crossroad. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Kush.
Factory. Kush Factory.
Cat.
In a hat.
Magic City.
Butt nigga hole.
Deodorant.
Stinking ass nigga.
Op.
Fuck him.
Outer space.
That's where we going.
Sauce.
Man, Ben had Saul.
King.
Tip.
Podcast.
One more time.
One more time.
Good man.
Pass the test.
Yeah.
Bubble.
Bubba Chevy.
Ad-lib.
Good.
Is that a go-to?
Yeah. Or that phew.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah. I got that from my grandma.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that's dope.
But cause she had done got kind of old, so by the time when she come in the house, when she get halfway up the stairs, she just stop, say, "Phew."
That's amazing.
So that's why I got that ad lib.
Might be the only person to have ever got ad lib from his grandma. That's
Yeah,
pretty amazing.
That's hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Lil.
Lil, it's just saying that shit. That was like Lil is so. That's a broad word. I just thought about our whole vocabulary as niggas. Like, we like Lil everything. Like, pay me that little weed. Pay me that little drink. Pay me that little goddamn. But that little bitch, bad. That little goddamn bad. That little shit ain't talking about nothing. But Lil is just like a word. Just like Lil. We say Lil in front of everything.
It's like a filler.
Yeah, it's like Lil.
Yeah,
That
it definitely has
works.
lost the
Like,
actual meaning of a little bit.
I couldn't
Because
even goddamn think of shit. When you said that shit, that shit was just like a crash. Little everything, goddamn. Little hoe, little bitch, little car, little bag of weed, little money.
his brain went into
little drink,
overdrive,
little weed.
thinking
Hell
about
yeah.
everything he's ever called Lil.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. All right, just a few more here. Lawyer.
Lawyer? Yeah, money.
Mustache.
Mustache. Yeah. Goddamn mustache. Pussy.
Oh man, I don't. Yeah, I'm like, we'll leave that alone. But I think I know where that.
I think I know where that's going.
Anyways,
pretty
moving on,
sure.
Henry.
Bitcoin.
Nigga dropping in value
Yeah. Hustle.
and flow. I'm in charge, DJ. I'm in charge.
I was going with Hustle Gang, but we'll take it. Part 3 of the
Henry,
Rampage.
your
Great
alley
Rampage.
oops at the end are just
I'm messing up
horrible
my
these
alley-oops,
days.
man.
Amazing Rampage, bro. Amazing interview.
Okay,
Appreciate
for
you
sure.
coming on.
Yeah,
for
appreciate you.
I
As
appreciate
always,
y'all.
like, comment, subscribe, and until next week, we're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Pop that shit like one more time. And pop that one more time.